we have any other random healing items? I have a double jerky, so let's use one of these. And give the double jerky... that's fine. These guys are annoying. These are unwelcome gusts. They have 598 hit points. And... really, you just want to bash them, I think. Where is it? Let's see if they're weak to anything. They're weak to thunder and paralysis. Okay, so that's how I want to take care of them. I want to paralyze them. And just bash them. They don't have too much HP, but I think paralyzing is better than... So their regular attack does about 50 points of damage. They can generate a whirlwind that'll do about 40 points of damage to 3 targets, and then that's it. But the fact that they can hit multiple targets is irritating. This place is actually very straightforward. You know what? Let's go ahead with the thunder. Okay. I don't think they have any PP. Let me see. Is there any enemies up here that you can actually steal any PP from? I don't think there is. Ooh, I need to heal Boney. Hey, magic pudding. Alright. Yeah, they have about a 5% chance to drop that, so that's pretty lucky. Let me go ahead and use that. I've got all these hot spring eggs, so let's go ahead and start burning through those. And chest. Get the swallow bandana, which is obviously for Duster. A little more defense. Actually, hold on. You don't want to go that way. That's the way to the boss, basically, so. We want to go over to the left. Yes, that's left. I know my directions. I graduated kindergarten many, many years ago. Good job, Kumatora. I pretty much only farm... I only farm 3 of the items. Like, there's let's see. There's a weapon for Lucas, a piece of armor for Lucas, a weapon for Kumatora, a piece of armor for Duster, and then a charm, like the ultimate charm. Those are all rare items. And I pretty much only farm the gloves, the weapon for the weapon for Lucas. And even then, I don't always farm the weapon. And, of course, the armor. I like to get the armor because it gives extra PP. It's the awesome cape, I think. It's either the cape or the... Alright, so this is a good time to drop a save state. Because we are about to fight a boss. And I've got restore some of my PP, right? I think I did. So I got 77, 81, and I want everybody to be at full hit points. So let's go ahead and heal up. And you eat an egg, Duster. Because now we must face the barrier trio. So the barrier trio are pretty difficult. If you have it, you really want to cast Psycho Shield Omega. Unfortunately, I don't have it. I'm not level 45. The Aloha coat is really useful. The Aloha coat or either the Aloha coat or Fire Pendants are pretty good on this battle because he likes to cast fire. The rubber coat's pretty good too. But we're going to go ahead and just do... We do want to keep their defense down, so how do I want to approach this? So I guess we're just going to open up with offense up. They do not use any physical attacks at all. And they're pretty much strong against all the elements and bombs. So we want to go ahead and lower their defense, and I think they start with a shield. Alright, so... So when they enter the barrier pose, they become vulnerable to a specific type of thing, and I wasn't paying attention. So basically, if you pay attention to who calls out, then you can, let's see, we want to actually do that on you. So let's go ahead and let's keep lowering their defense, I guess. So the barrier trio has 4,000 hit points even. Okay, so they're weak to fire. Cool. When they strike the barrier pose, they become vulnerable to, like, different elements depending on who it calls out, and they take no damage from other elements. PK Love works normally, so if you have that. Alright, so we want to shield Boney there. And we want to use hot spring egg and a hot spring egg. You've got to hit them 3 times with an elemental attack to knock them out of their barrier pose. Alright. So we're going to do offense up one more time. And we're going to hit them with another fire attack. Well, we're going to hit them with fire alpha, because I want to save as much PP as possible. And that knocks them out of the barrier pose. Alright, so if Barrier Gal calls out, they're going to use PK Freeze. If Barrier Man calls out, they use PK Fire. If Barrier Dude calls out, they use PK Thunder. Alright. This fight is much, much easier if you have lots of PP and, of course, have PK Shield Omni. Defense. And now we're just going to start beating on them. Well, that sucks. So I've got to hit him with PK Freeze to knock him out of the pose here. So I want to do that. While they're in the pose, they are immune to everything except their element. So I can't lower their defense or anything. I think I can lower it, though, with the tickle stick. So I'm going to try that. Yeah. You want to keep lowering their defense because they will actually waste turns raising their defense if you lower it. And tickle stick. And I guess let's throw a bomb at him. Why not? It won't do a whole lot of damage, but let's see. Tickle stick and attack. Get out of that pose. So Barrier Man called out, so I need to use PK Fire to knock him out of the barrier pose. Let's just keep attacking. Well, you know what? Eat a magic pudding. And now we're going to hit you with fire, and we're going to hit you with the tickle stick, and we're going to eat a hot spring egg. As you can see, they also drop their barrier pose every once in a while. And they're concentrating. That's not good. That means they're getting ready to do PK Starstorm. So I want to actually eat up. Because this is gonna hurt. Well, crap. Let's see. They're basically going to do this every single round. What do I want to do here? Let's see. Let's use a hot spring egg, and I got one more double jerky. So let's. All right. So. Heal. You hot spring egg on Kumatora. Hot spring egg on Kumatora and hot spring egg on Boney. Whew. So, but yeah, no, we've won. I forgot he did this, so it's gonna die. They're at 0 hit points. They strike one more final barrier pose, and it was spectacular. And it's over. I even have a note here in my notes that says they only use PK Starstorm once. Wasn't paying attention. I gotta like pay more attention to my notes. I feel like the last session was really sloppy because I wasn't reading ahead as I was going.